Hello. We are going over the 324 biblical prophecies that prove Jesus is the Messiah. You are watching this on the Halachgoy channel of YouTube. I'm a Halachgoy, and you can be one too. The 324 biblical prophecies that prove Jesus is the Messiah. This list is available on the Hope of Israel Baptist Mission's website. We are now looking at the prophecy number 5. As Israel's seed will bless the nations. This prophecy can be found in Genesis chapter 12, verse 3. I will bless those who bless you, and whoever curses you, I will curse. And all peoples on earth will be blessed through you. The fulfillment of this prophecy is found in the book of Acts, chapter 3, verses 25 and 26. And you are heirs of the prophets and of the covenant God made with our fathers. He said to Abraham, through your offspring, all peoples on earth will be blessed. When God raised up his servant, he sent him first to you to bless you by turning each of you from your wicked ways. Okay. We're going to find as we're going through these prophecies that there's a number of different categories that they can kind of be placed in. Not good or bad, but rather how they sort of show us that they are prophecies, and how they support the conclusion that the Hope of Israel Baptist Mission wishes us to conclude with. This particular one is it starts out with an assumption. Peter is starting out with an assumption that Jesus is the Messiah. He then makes statements based on that assumption. And thousands of years later, people read those statements and believe that those statements prove that Jesus is the Messiah. It's not really a proof, because what you're using to prove is based on the premise of what you're trying to prove. It's sort of like the guy who gets an email from the finance minister of Zimbabwe saying, I need help. I am the finance minister of Zimbabwe. I need help to get my money out of the country. Everything's going bad. Please help me. You offer to help the guy, and he says, listen, I need to have a bank account. I can't open up a bank account. I need a bank account. Please open this up, and I'll put all my money in it, and then we can share it. I just need you to open up a $5,000 minimum to open up a bank account. And you figure, okay, $5,000, I'm going to get back all this wonderful stuff. It's okay. But then you find out that the money that was going to be used to open up the bank account winds up being used for different permits and fees that are necessary for him to get his money into the bank account. So now you got to put another $5,000 in to cover that, so the bank account can stay active. Now, would you believe this guy? Well, some people would at this point be calling the police and admitting that they were wrong. Other people would be not wanting to give up what they believed was real, and they're going to keep throwing things into it. Peter is holding on to what he believes is real, and he is making statements based on that. If we take those statements, if we take the guy who puts the $5,000 in the bank account and then has to put another $5,000 in the bank account, if we take the fact that he's putting all this money in the bank account is proof that the person he's talking to was the finance minister of of another country, of Zimbabwe, would we accept that as proof? I wouldn't. Some people would actually accept that as proof, but I wouldn't. Well, let's look at this a little bit more carefully here. What is actually the prophecy referring to? God is offering blessing to Israel. He says in the verse just prior, in Genesis chapter 12, verse 2, I will make you into a great nation. I will bless you. I will make your name great. And you will be a blessing. These are blessing. These are promises being given to Abraham. I would say probably also to Abraham's children. In chapter 12, verse 3, the one that's being given as a prophecy for this on this website, we see it said, "I will bless those who bless you. I will curse, and whoever curses you, I will curse. All the people on earth will be blessed through you." God is saying that He's going to bless everybody on earth through Abraham and through Abraham's nation. He's going to bless everybody. The people that choose to use that blessing will receive blessing. I mean, the people that choose to use the blessing in the proper way of blessing Israel, according to the first part of verse 3, I will bless those who bless you. God's going to give the blessings, and then He is going to even, give extra strength to the blessings of those who choose to bless Israel. And He gives blessings to everyone else, but those people that choose, even in their blessed state, they choose to curse Israel, those people God is going to kind of pull, or He's going to curse those people. That's what it says. He's going to curse those people. And everything, all the blessings on earth are for the sake of Abraham and for the sake of Abraham's descendants. Just keep that in mind. That's what this promise is. I have a hard time believing that this is the verse that was in Peter's mind when he was saying these words. The footnotes on the bottom of the Baptist Bible say that this is what Peter was thinking. I think Peter was a little bit more intelligent. Maybe he was still emotional over Jesus dying, and he was mixing these blessings up. It doesn't say anything in here about getting people to turn from their wicked ways. I mean, that's obviously spoken of over and over again in the prophets, but it's not spoken of here. Peter is basing the assumption, I mean, he's not using this as a proof. Peter is not using this as a proof that Jesus is the Messiah. Peter already assumes that Jesus is the Messiah. The same way you can already assume that a person is the finance minister of Zimbabwe. The fact that you're acting as if it's true doesn't make it true. Although there's nothing inherently wrong with anything Peter's saying. It's not a prophecy, and it's not a fulfillment of a prophecy. It's just nice words. And there's nothing wrong with nice words. But, well, maybe the next prophecy will say something good. Prophecy number 6, the promise made to Abraham's seed. I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you.